Hello, Taurus. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot. How are you all doing? This is going to be your reading for February. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid. This could play out at any point in time. This message may or may not be for you. So I do ask that you only take what resonates and leave behind the rest, Taurus. But I got to say, I was tapping into the Taurus collective, and maybe I'm a little biased because I'm a Taurus. But I just felt some very good energy. I feel like you've built your life brick by brick. You've built your future brick by brick. And you've been chasing your hopes and you've been chasing your dreams. And I think your free time is going to become scarce. I feel if you are a business owner, your client base is going to be growing. I think audience, I was shown like you standing in front of an audience. And I heard the word deliverance. So I don't know if you're going to be delivering a speech or maybe a public speaker of some sort, but I just feel all areas of your life are thriving. If you are a business owner, your business is thriving. You could be coming into like new investments or money, good news coming. It just felt so good and yummy. So maybe you're getting a promotion at work, but I also felt something new, like meeting somebody new, starting something new. Maybe the two of you will start a business together, but I feel starting out as friends and slowly becoming more. I feel this very passionate chemistry. It felt very exciting. So I just feel Taurus, this is a month of the start of something new, a beautiful new romance, a beautiful new work endeavor. I just kept being shown like a flame, like a spark. So something's been lit. Something is reigniting or reinvigorating you, Taurus. So before jumping in with the cards, I would like to mention I'm running an online tarot class, and so if learning the tarot from me is something that might interest you, I encourage you to check the video card above or to check the description box below. This next class is going to be running for 5 weeks, every Tuesday beginning on March 12th, and the class will run through April the 9th. And I've got 2 options for the class, a daytime option and an evening option, and all times are Eastern Standard Time. If you would like to book a reading with me, now there is a webpage link below for you to book, so feel free to go and check out my webpage. I would love to book a reading in for you, and there is also an option to join the channel. So if you'd like to join the channel membership, over on the membership side, it's going to be all kinds of bonus perks. We're going to go live every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk about the Twin Flame journey. We're going to do free card pulls. We're going to do lives. I'm going to have special guest speakers. It's just going to be a fun, safe place for us to grow as a tribe, as a soul family, and to just have a nice little intimate setting. Okay, Taurus, let's jump in with some cards. And so I'm going to start off by using the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck, Open to Receive and Forgiveness. So I do feel you need to be willing to receive this new. So there might be a release of something. Maybe you're overthinking, but I feel maybe you've gone through a process of forgiving the past, forgiving yourself, learning some lessons here, but liberating yourself from heart pain. So maybe you've done like a lot of healing, and maybe there's fear of opening to receiving something new, but I think you're safe to receive this. So let's get a couple of these messages to start for you, Taurus. There is definitely fear. There is maybe a fear of letting somebody new into your life. So how can you face that fear and the illusion that, you know, everybody's going to hurt you? Because not everybody's going to hurt you, Taurus, okay? Not everybody's going to hurt you. So I do believe you've forgiven the past. Maybe you've offered your forgiveness to the past pain. But I think there's fear coming through because I think you're afraid to open your heart to something new. So I think maybe this new connection is going to trigger you. So I do feel there's something new, but you might want to start off slow because I do think it's going to trigger some old patterns that are coming up that need to be addressed. And that's okay. That's not a bad thing. And so there might be triggers when it comes to some old behavioral patterns within relationships. And maybe there's a fear of repeating the past, but I don't think this is the past person, Taurus. I do feel it's just a highlight of what needs to be corrected from the first time that you spot maybe a pattern or a behavior. I do feel this is maybe a lesson in open communication. I think you've got somebody here that is willing to grow with you, that is willing to learn with you. I think somebody's recently reached out out of the blue, out of nowhere. And I think you're just being asked to enjoy the experience and trust your intuition. Your gut intuition is always going to know how you feel about something. So I think maybe this is also a test for your higher self, because your higher self always knows best. So I think just note the energy that you're feeling with this new person. Does it cause you a good or negative reaction? Because I feel you're in this Empress energy. And I feel you have learned the lesson of honoring your journey as sacred. The Empress nourishes herself. She cares for herself, her mind, her body, her soul. She nourishes her life in all of these healthy ways. So don't be misguided here. You know your truth. Stand in your truth, because I do feel you're on the pathway towards fulfillment. So this might just be fear of openly and honestly expressing yourself. I think it is safe for you to express yourself. So be open to receive. Be open to receive, Taurus. Let's grab an Alice in Wonderland deck. Alice in Wonderland card from the deck. All right, what do we got here? Falling. You can't go back to yesterday. So I don't feel this is a person from the past, Taurus. I think you've gone through the great fall. You've gone through the descent. And you kind of took a leap and you went into the unknown. And now the energy is gaining momentum. You've changed. You're changing. You're going towards something new. And so you cannot go back to yesterday. I do feel you're learning to be in the present moment without reservation, without expectation. And that's what's bringing in this new energy. I feel just deliverance. So Empress energy too. Maybe for the last 9 months, you've been doing this work on yourself. We get the 11 card, changed in the night. So maybe you previously went through a spontaneous awakening, or maybe this person is going to just change your entire perspective overnight in regards to love. But I feel there's really no need to rush. There's really no need to rush. I feel you're being encouraged to take your time. There's no pressure to rush into anything, Taurus. I do feel this connection is going to change you quickly. It's going to bring in a lot of healing. We get the Justice energy with the Temperance almost. So this is going to be a balanced connection. So release any illusions of the mind. That's just fear trying to play a trick on you. I do feel in time this connection will grow, but there are some triggers, I feel, maybe on both ends when it comes to old patterns that need to be addressed and corrected. And so this is why you're going to take your time. I do feel there's going to be some old patterns triggered with the 15 card. This is about messages for a rabbit. So there's a service mission here connected to this situation. And it's time for you to step up and lead the way. So Hanged Man, a perspective shift. And you can't go back to yesterday. So master number 44. I feel you've kind of been in a 4 of Cups energy here. Focused on the past. Maybe wanting somebody to come back from the past. But I don't think the past is coming back around. I think you're being asked to show others how it's done. How you release the past and step up and be a leader. Because we can't help others if we can't lead our own life and self-lead. So I do feel you can't go back. There's something new, but it is definitely triggering old feelings of yesteryear or yesterday, connected to some patterns, maybe connected to a past heartbreak. So this is you, I feel, stepping into creating your own happiness, regardless of any pain that you've been through in the past. And so get ready to be curious. I think this connection is going to spark some curiosity. It's almost like people are being magnetically drawn to you at this point in time too. So that's another clarification. If you are a business owner, you are leading the way. You're probably growing and building an audience here. People are flocking to you, especially if you're in Empress energy. Everybody flocks to the Empress. And so I think people are coming to you for advice. You're showing them how it's done, because I do think you've healed from a pattern. And you are kind of just in the present moment, in the flow, and something about you maybe having a higher perspective. So you could be a mystic healer, a psychic healer, and there's fear, I think, about a new relationship coming in. So there's a new discovery here, and I do feel there's a lot of elemental energies, a lot of guides in and around you, Taurus. Let's jump in with some tarot. I'm going to use my new deck that came in the mail, the Tarot of Mystical Moments. So let's see what needs to come through with the tarot for you. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. There's a brand new offer. The pages are new. There's a new offer here, and it might come in small, but it has the potential to grow into something that will last a long time with the Ten of Pentacles. This is probably an offer with somebody that you could grow old with. And this is also a past life connection with the Six of Cups. And so I think you've had your head up in the clouds since you met this person, or you will have your head up in the clouds. And I think the way you think about life, the way you think about joy, everything is growing. Everything is expanding. This will definitely accelerate your path, accelerated ascension. Yeah, it's just this feel-good energy. I notice 10:30 on the timer. That's the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Wands. This is going to be a massive realignment. I think you've waited a long time for something. And so I feel deep past life roots too. If you see the spiral the man is sitting on. So this is a solid investment, I think. And maybe the both of you can lead and help others together. It could be with a Cancer. And maybe you've waited a long time to receive this offer. I really feel you've waited a long time. This person sure took their sweet time coming in with this offer. That a snail's pace. And so I think maybe this is somebody you've known for a long time. And there was never an offer before, but it's got huge potential to grow. Let's keep going here, Taurus. Let's do 9 cards and see what needs to come through for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. So if this message doesn't resonate, check your other signs and placements, Taurus. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. I just feel like you've been going it your own way for quite some time. Maybe the last 5 years you've been flying solo, going through a healing journey. I do feel healing from heartbreak, healing from past pain. You've been going through a process of really learning to step into your authenticity. It's like you've given it your all in every relationship, right? It's like you've maybe had to go through several different opportunities to get to where you're at. And it's like maybe you feel like this is your last chance, but you're stepping into something very healing here, very beautiful. And so you're like uncaging. This is somebody that I feel is ready to invest. The King of Pentacles, they're going to invest. Something about 3 generations, generational healing. It's like you've got the love and they've got the money. And I do feel it's kind of time to take those next steps towards a new opportunity in love with the Page of Cups. And it will be victorious. So 8 of Cups. 6 of Swords. Walking away. Leaving the past behind. 10 of Wands. Holy cow. Wow, Taurus. Like huge release of an old burden. An old mindset. A shift in beliefs. The Magician. We get the 4 of Wands as your dead central energy. Like you're going to be on top of the world. On top of the world. And we get the 2 of Wands. We get the 8 of Swords. There's that old mindset I felt. We get the 9 of Cups. Shifting your mindset about a happily ever after. And there's the 3 of Pentacles. Brick by brick. Brick by brick. So I do feel this is you really walking away from the past, walking away from the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Maybe you had to walk away from a connection where you thought it was your twin flame and it was a false counterpart, is the energy I'm feeling, or somebody that you thought was a life partner. You could have had a life partner crossover, maybe somebody that you thought you were going to spend your life with. That's also a possibility, Taurus. But something here has changed you. And so I think things have been very stormy, very difficult, and you've been trying to find your hope in all of this. You've really had to leave an old mindset behind. Maybe you've been feeling like you've been going it alone for a long time. If you notice the island, and no man is meant to be an island, a standalone island. And I think you've gone through a tremendous period of growth and expansion with all of the flowers on the back. And maybe you felt like you've carried the weight of the world by yourself. And so I feel this person is going to anchor in a new sense of hope. Hope is always the anchor for the soul. And so I feel by springtime, you will be taking steps to really put forth an effort in building a foundation brick by brick with somebody. I think you've been alone for quite a while. I think maybe you felt it was hopeless, but you were content though going through this period of growth. But it's almost like an emptiness within you is being brought back to life. is how it feels, like the Taj Mahal. It's like this is like a gift is what it feels like. And then we get this Queen of Cups again, like we talked about with the King of Pentacles, the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck with the Page of Cups. And so I do feel like you've prayed for something, you've asked for this. I feel you've got a crossed over loved one. Hummingbirds might be significant. That is brought forward an offer. So I think just really look closely. You don't want to pass something by here. There is a massive opportunity for a solid commitment, a marriage, and I do believe you manifested this maybe by your birthday, right? You are like wifey material here with the swan. Maybe by your birthday, there will be an opportunity to take those guided steps. I feel you've made the wish. The universe heard you. You've taken the steps towards breaking free from an old mindset, maybe breaking free from addictive patterns, right? With the Nine of Cups. And you want wish fulfillment. You've manifested it. I think get ready to receive news. Get ready to receive some news. I think you've been this hermit, planting those seeds, waiting for these seeds to grow. And the time is now for these seeds to grow. It's like you went fishing in the dark and something is getting brought towards you. So let's clarify this Four of Wands. Five of Cups. Page of Swords, the Tower. I think an unexpected message. Maybe somebody that you went to high school with, somebody that you might have graduated high school with. I feel you made a wish and you're not even expecting this to come. It's like, here you are sitting in your content state of, prolonged grieving. And it's like you're growing, it's almost like maybe you enjoy a state of grief. But it's like this person's coming in and it's shifting your entire belief. And so you got to let go of an old mindset that you've been holding on to. It's like something is fading away. This person is coming in. It's like you asked for this. You prayed for this. You're not expecting this. And it's because you've graduated. You've learned a lesson. So I think get ready to take a leap of faith. Do not allow your shadow self to convince you that you are not deserving of this connection, because you are deserving. And I feel somebody might have really left a hollowness within you in the past, and you've been afraid to maybe give your heart again to somebody new. But this person will be a healer for you. I feel the divine is sending you somebody to help you heal. This will be a heart healing connection. This person is not going to hurt you. So I think get ready to gain a new perspective in the realms of romance. I think you might have been down every rabbit hole you can think of, and Spirit is saying it's time to open up your mind to a new cycle because you've learned a lesson. You've definitely completed a lesson. You've gone through some type of spiritual enlightenment. So something is coming full circle. Maybe in the past you were dealing with somebody where you felt like you were a puppet on their string. Somebody that had hidden emotions. Maybe somebody that there was addictions. If you notice the octopus, I always feel addictions with octopus energy. This is a fresh new beginning. So you've got to trust that you've earned it. That's what I see here, Taurus. So let's get you a closing message with the Healing Waters Oracle deck, Gentle Force. I think you've been consistent. You've been persistent. You've been patient. And your long game is about to pay off. So I think you've put in the work with your psychic abilities. You've acted on your visions. There's a destined moment coming. There's some destined energy here playing out. So stay in alignment. Stay in alignment. And be in the flow. Be ready for change. Be open for change. Changed in the night. Follow the stream. So this is about dedication. So I think there is a great future ahead. You're going to have to trust. I think your hard work is paying off, and there is new romance blooming. So how can you enjoy this fertile time? Because you've come into some state of balance. You are the Empress. You've released the old. You've gone through a cleansing. You've gone through a tune-up, and now it's time to embrace this new beginning because you are a healer. I think you are a high priestess and you've stepped into your soul purpose. So you've learned a major life lesson. And I think if you've been seeking confirmation, this is it. Embrace. Things are going to be different. Things are different. So trust that inner compass because you are being led and guided. And that's what I have for you, Taurus. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out that description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.